So think Crisis on Infinite Earths, think Justice League, think Avengers Endgame, think Infinity Wars, but with our Saturday AM characters. Now that is Saturday Wars, our very own special crossover event. Hey guys, what's up? Hope you guys are doing well and safe. In this video, you're going to be hearing from our founder of Saturday AM, Frederick L. Jones, as well as other creators who are going to be involved, including myself, about the project, how we're going to get it done. Overall, this will be a documentary series of how we're going to put it together and why you should be excited for it. We're also going to be talking about how you can get your original character, your OC, to be part of our amazing project, as well as how you can get a 3-month free trial of Clip Studio Paint.
Hey everybody, my name is Frederick and I am the founder and publisher of Saturday AM, the world's most diverse manga anthology. Now I'm sure some of you guys have heard about us, maybe through our star artist, Whyt Manga, the creator of the hit series Apple Black. This series is one of the most popular independent manga in the world. And what's fascinating about it is that it comes from a young man from Nigeria. Likewise, behind me, you see Shonen Manga's first black female lead character in a series called Clock Striker, which is published exclusively and was created for Saturday AM. When I started the brand in 2013, the idea was to do what we're doing, to expand the perception of manga by offering fresh perspectives from creators from all over the world with characters who look like many people in the world. So our stories can take place in Japan, as many manga often do, Europe, Africa, the United States, Latin America, the Middle East, and so on. Many of you have embraced what we're doing, and we're so thankful that we have fans all over the world. In fact, our fans and our creators hail from places as far off as Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Germany, France, South Africa, Nigeria, Canada, the United States, and of course, countries in Latin America, including Mexico, Colombia, and Brazil. Saturday AM didn't happen by accident. As an adult in the video game industry, as an executive, I oftentimes found myself helping to push anime and manga related video game titles, and would oftentimes be the only person of color in the room. And it was important for me that when I worked on my next professional opportunity, I wanted it to be something where I could have impact, that I could empower young people to take their ideas and feel inspired and empowered to bring them to the market. With Saturday AM, we've now done that and have helped to create a legion of fans across the world who recognize that their images and their faces and their ideas are every bit as welcome into the manga community as those they see from Japan. They found fan bases and audiences receptive to what they're doing all over the world, thanks to the internet and thanks to the efforts of companies like Saturday AM. The next phase, however, is to do something really radical. And that is to take our characters and put them in a story where they all belong with each other. Being a young American, one of the things that mattered to me so much was American comic books. I loved American comic books, still love American comic books. And while manga has so many advantages, there is a grandeur to the way American superheroes can kind of come together for epic stories and can kind of take on threats that are too big for any of them individually. The idea of seeing characters come together typically is what they call a crossover. But a lot of times it becomes a cosmic, gigantic, company-wide event. Series like Secret Wars for Marvel or Crisis on Infinite Earths for DC. I love this stuff. I love manga. I love diversity. And I love our creators and our fans. And so that's why I'm so excited that we decided to do what we're about to launch which is Saturday Wars, an adventure that will create a cosmic level threat that requires all of our manga characters, and some you may not expect, to work together to save all life as we know it. Now, when you're talking a story this big and this epic, then you need to have a lot of help. And one of the most important things that we wanted to do is make sure that all of our core creators were involved.
For those who don't know, this is Whyt Manga. Odunze Ogugu is the real name, and I'm the creator of Apple Black, published and serialized in Saturday AM. Apple Black follows Sano, a young sorcerer who is prophesied to be the savior of a world to come, while battling the mysteries behind his father's demise, as well as his research on the immense power that is Apple Black. That's a short version.
My name is Rashard Milhouse. I am the creator of Outland, which is a action sci-fi published and serialized within Saturday PM. Outland is the story of a young girl named Uena Wake who sets out on a journey to become a knight set in a future dystopian world.
Hi, my name is Dayan, and I'm the creator of the Saturday AM series Crunch Time. It's a story about a young boy named Azu and his friend Kiki, who both go on a journey around their planet to find different ways to save it from an incoming meteorite that's threatening to destroy it.
Yo, my name is Jay Yoda. I'm the creator of Saturday AM's Hammer, which is a series about a boy named Stud who's on an epic quest to find his parents while battling all the dangers around him, turning any part of his body into a hammer.
My name is Andrea Tuliaduni. I'm from Hungary, and I'm the creator of the manga series Saigami. Saigami is a story about a girl named Ayumi who lands up in a magical new world, and in this world she has to become an elemental warrior and fight in order to find a way home.
My name is Raymond Brown, the creator of the Saturday AM series Bully Eater. The story follows a kid named Asao Kia that goes to an all martial arts school where fights can happen anytime with anyone, really anywhere. While he's there, he's going to have to face off against superpower bullies with abilities that are just out of this world.
My name is Oscar Fong, and I am the co-creator and artist of Saturday AM's massively multiplayer World of Ghost. MWOG for short is a series about a young boy named Nilay Rao who receives a mysterious device from his long-lost mother. This device allows him to summon powerful cards and digital ghosts like Viper Neo and Daedalus Bond to help him battle against all sorts of deadly ghosts. And with his new companions, he hopes to find out what truly happened to his mother.
Hi, this is Morgan Walker from Saturday AM magazine. I'm the creator of Soulbeat. It's a shonen manga about a character named Dante Alphonse. He is this really cool, funky soul brother type character who decides that he no longer wants to be evil or bad, and his story is basically about him finding redemption before his time is up and it's too late.
I first got into manga when I was around 11 years old. I had been watching TV and saw Dragon Ball Z, and then soon after that realized that it was a comic book series. After that, and since then, my goal has been to create a series that reaches a global audience.
Saturday AM has an extremely special place in my heart because, first of all, it gave me the chance to share my art and my story with a wider audience, which to me is very important because not many creators outside of Japan who draw comics with the manga style get the chance to do that, which is why I firmly believe that what Saturday AM stands for and what it's trying to do is extremely important to the whole comic book world.
I love Saturday AM because it opened up my world, figuratively and literally as well, and it showed me that the Japanese way is not the only way to do and tell manga, and I could embrace my roots and focus on finding a place for my stories and my manga in the world outside of Japan.
Is very special to me because of the mission to make manga and this whole comic space more diverse and help empower creators to venture into spaces that maybe are usually only occupied by the bigger companies, which leads to Saturday Wars.
That's why I'm so excited to be a part of a group like Saturday AM. Not only do we reach a global audience, but we also have a community of
diverse characters by diverse creators from all over the world.
And that community is precisely why Saturday Wars is going to be such a huge event.
Now with Saturday Wars, we get to do something that no one's ever done in the world of manga, webtoons, or webcomic communities. It's not a simple, usual art trade or a very simple crossover type event. This is something where not one, not two, but multiple series come together to make this happen.
To actually have them interacting with each other, I think it's going to be really cool, and I think the readers are really going to love it.
It's definitely going to be a fresh experience. Not many people from the online manga community have tried to do it before.
Unfortunately, one of the reasons why it's never been attempted is because of the coordination between the artists. However, our group will be able to pull this off because of our universal use of Clip Studio Paint.
So for the first time since we started the company, we needed to coordinate the tools that we use so that we can make the story seamless across all the creators and their characters. And that's what makes me so excited to announce that we have partnered with Celsys, the Japanese software developer and maker of the very popular Clip Studio Paint.
I've said this many times, that when it comes to making comics, especially with that Japanese aesthetic, Clip Studio Paint is a great way to do it, if not the best way to do it in my opinion. So it's exciting to do such a big project, while at the same time partnering up with Celsys and Clip Studio Paint to create the whole comic all done in Clip Studio Paint.
When I was approached to be a part of Saturday Wars, needless to say, I was really excited about it. But at the same time, it was a little bit daunting. Being tasked with having to bring a bunch of different characters together for the first time in such an epic way that hasn't really been done before when it comes to shonen characters, and still trying to maintain making the world feel as cohesive as possible. But thanks to Clip Studio Paint, it really does ease the tension a little bit, knowing that I can juggle so many tasks within one particular software, whether that be my rough sketches or my storyboards, all the way down to the actual inks. My favorite part of the program would have to be their perspective rulers, which really does help when it comes down to drawing my backgrounds. I am a huge background nerd, and I love to make sure that I get in a lot of details sometimes. But if I'm doing it by hand, it really wastes a lot of my time. But using the perspective rulers and Clip Studio Paint really does help out a lot.
I've been using this program since before I graduated high school, and I'm really happy and excited to be able to use it professionally for this particular project.
Which is why it's imperative that we have the best tools to provide the readers with the best material that we can.
I feel super lucky and honored that we have the support of Clip Studio Paint in order to work on this project, because I've been using Clip Studio for the past 3 years, and before that I was like a try-hard traditional artist, and I would never ever thought that I would switch to digital. But ever since, Clip Studio has been such an amazing tool that has everything I ever need and more, and I'm super excited that we can come together in this project and work with Clip Studio and create something no one has ever done before.
This is a project that's been in the works for years now, and this is definitely going to be something different, something that no one's ever seen before. A crossover with webcomic creators and manga. I mean, it's going to be awesome. So can't wait to see how it comes out, and I'm so glad that we're working with Clip Studio Paint on this. I couldn't see doing a project of this scale with any other software.
Since I started publishing Solby and Saturday AM, I've exclusively used Clip Studio. I originally thought I was going to do traditional and just do concept art in a digital software, but as soon as I started using Clip Studio more and more, I quickly realized this is actually a really good program to be making my comic. The cost savings alone, I think, are a reason to really jump into it. There's a lot of tools, a lot of presets that come within the software that are free, that's all you need to start making your comics immediately. But if you are even doing it traditionally, you don't have to spend money on tone, you don't have to spend money inking or writing in your text. You could do that all in the software as well. So, no matter what level you're at, whether you're an amateur or professional, no matter what stage you're at, whether you're starting from scratch or you've done all your inks and you're just bringing it in to do touch-ups, Clip Studio provides all those tools necessary to get your pages done and make it look professional no matter what level you're at.
Saturday Wars is going to be an exciting project to work on, not only because it's something that no one in the manga community has ever done, but also it's going to be a challenging one because we're going to be gathering creators from Saturday AM series as well as other webcomic series to work on this one serious story. And that's why I think it's going to be a big help when we bring Clip Studio Paint into this.
Clip Studio Paint is one of the best softwares that you can try. It gives you the ability to lay out your pages, draft your characters, ink them, tone them, color them, and letter the pages. We are excited at the possibility to have one standard that all of our creators working on this project have to adhere to. We thought not only would this be epic from a fan standpoint, because there will be some characters who don't make it at the end of the story. What we felt more importantly was that for all the young fans that we've inspired along the way, for those that we're empowering to give their own vision to manga, we thought it was important to document how we're going to go about this process. And so in subsequent videos, you'll have a chance to see all of our creators give you the ins and outs about using the software for every single portion of this book. We're going to discuss lettering, laying out pages, character design, and more. I hope that will not only help you guys get excited about this amazing story, but will help you guys realize that everything that we're doing is something that you can do with the right tools and the right determination. So Saturday Wars is coming later this year. In fact, it's going to debut in our first physical magazine called Super Saturday. We're really excited about this, and we think people are going to be blown away. As for the story for Saturday Wars, it goes a little something like this. The world, and every world like it, is the plaything of powerful cosmic beings. And they have tried to work together to stop a rogue member named Chilean Vane, who's determined to destroy all life that has ever existed. So the story begins with these characters assembling an army of webcomic characters to try to take on the threat that Chilean Vane poses. What makes the story unique is that for these big cosmic beings who can destroy universes and can, make life happen out of nothing, they view time differently the way that we do. If I were to go to my mailbox, I've got to go down the stairs, go out the door, walk down the sidewalk, and get to the mailbox. For them, they view distances in terms of whole universes of planets by days. With this threat being posed to destroy all life as we know it, Chilean Vane, our bad guy, is determined to wipe out all existence, and the folks who are trying to stop him have no choice but to stake the battle on the last day that they can possibly prevent him from winning. And that day would be Saturday, the collection of universes that make up our characters. So in the story, you'll see Saigami, Apple Black, Bully Eater, Clock Striker, Hammer, Crunch Time, Massively Multiplayer World of Ghosts, Spoon, and so many of our characters meeting for the first time and having to work together to save all reality. There are going to be some big surprises. There's going to be some conflict. There's going to be some awesome battles. And I can promise you that you will really get to know our characters and love our characters in this big moment. We love the idea of showing you how Clip Studio Paint is the ultimate tool for putting on something this complex. We have creators who will be working on this from as far away as New Zealand to right here in my home state of North Carolina. It's not going to be easy, but with the help of our amazing creators, I think you guys will really appreciate this behind the scenes look at creating a comic book story from soup to nuts. So thank you guys so much for supporting Saturday AM. We have some great things coming for you in the near future, and these videos are going to get very specific about things that you may not know that Clip Studio Paint can do. As I said, this story is big, and it's going to involve characters from all over the world, from every universe, from every webcomic community. We want your character to appear in Saturday Wars. It won't be a major scene. It won't be a major speaking role. But that will be your character illustrated by our artists in a story showing that they are standing up for the right of all independent webcomic characters. So if you want that to happen, please check out the information description and find out what you need to do to submit your character and concept to us for inclusion in our upcoming mega webcomic crossover event.
For those who are interested in checking out Clip Studio Paint, you want to get your hands on it, please use our link in the description for a 3-month free trial of Clip Studio Paint. If you enjoyed this video and you want to stay tuned for all the upcoming Clip Studio Paint videos, please don't forget to like this video. In the United States, just smash that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, hit that bell so you stay notified each time I upload absolutely anything. If you guys want to check out more details on Saturday Wars, we actually have a prologue in our Saturday Resist issue that's free on our Saturday AM app. Available on Android, iOS, and then some. We have a starter guide in there that you can check out that has more details on who we are, Saturday AM, PM, all that good stuff. The latest issues of Saturday AM are free, Fanart Friday is free, and then you can subscribe for the rest of our content. Just check out the app is free. Guys, I think Saturday Wars would be amazing, it'll be exciting, it'll be shocking. I can't wait for you guys to see it once everything is done and ready to go. It's definitely one of our next steps moving forward, and there is more to come. So stay tuned for more announcements. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's safe during these wacky times. This is Whyt Manga and Saturday AM, and we're out.